You know that feeling when you want to stay on top of the latest in tech, but the sheer volume of information feels less like a stream and more like a tsunami.
Yeah, definitely.
You're not alone. It's tough to sort out what's truly important versus just, noise.
Absolutely. It moves so fast.
So today we're aiming to cut through some of that. We're taking a deep dive into a really great resource, Andrew Kagan's Random Technical News You Can Possibly Use newsletter. Specifically, we're looking at the July 25th, 2025 edition.
Right.
And our mission, basically, to give you a shortcut to being well-informed. We'll pull out those key nuggets, maybe some surprising insights from across the tech spectrum. Everything from Azure to AI, security, certifications, the works.
And what I think is so valuable about these kinds of curated newsletters is how they bring together such diverse information. It's all in one place, which saves a ton of time. But it's not just listing new stuff. It's about helping you understand the implications, right? How things connect across different stacks, how updates build on each other. So this deep dive, it's really designed to help you quickly grasp what actually matters from these updates, connecting those dots.
Okay, perfect. Let's kick things off then with Azure. Always a lot happening there. Beyond just the usual announcements, this edition highlighted a couple of really practical shifts, things focusing on like automation and reliability.
Yeah, core stuff.
So, for instance, there's a guide on deploying Microsoft Entra External ID tenant using Azure Bicep. Now, if you're working in Azure, you probably know Bicep is really simplifying infrastructure as code.
Oh, absolutely. It's huge.
And this guide shows how it's streamlining identity management specifically, making those secure, repeatable deployments much faster.
Which directly connects to operational resilience, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That brings to mind the Project Flash update mentioned.
Ah, yes, the VM availability monitoring.
Exactly. Advancing Azure Virtual Machine Availability Monitoring. This isn't just some minor technical tweak, It speaks to that fundamental business need. Keeping critical applications running, always.
Right. Uptime is everything.
This enhanced monitoring helps you move from being reactive, fighting fires, to being proactive. You can spot potential issues before they become major outages. It's about building reliability and from the ground up.
That makes sense. And then sticking with Azure, but shifting slightly, there's a big one for trust in AI. Azure AI Foundry Models and Microsoft Security Copilot getting that ISO IEC 42001.2023 certification.
Ooh, that is a big deal.
Yeah. For industry recognition, compliance, as more companies adopt AI, especially in regulated areas, having this kind of certification, it's critical.
It's that assurance, right? That baseline of trust backed by international standards, really important for enterprise adoption.
Definitely. Okay, let's shift gears a bit. Let's move into our daily digital workspaces with Microsoft 365. What really caught my eye here was seeing how Microsoft itself is using its own tools, especially with AI.
Eating their own dog food, so to speak.
Kind of, yeah. There was this piece on governance and administration in the era of Copilot, how Microsoft runs internal IT with Copilot. It's like a peek behind the curtain, a real-world, large-scale example of AI in actual IT management.
Interesting.
It shows AI isn't just theory, it's actually changing how enterprise IT works day to day.
And if you zoom out from just Microsoft's experience, that internal adoption, it's basically a blueprint, isn't it?
So,
Well, it shows other organizations how they can start integrating generative AI, like Copilot, safely and effectively into their own IT operations. They're leading by example, offering practical insights you can actually use, moving beyond the hype to actual application.
good point. It makes it more tangible. And also, under M365, for those managing communications,
Yeah.
there were updates on Microsoft Teams direct routing, phone number inventory.
Practical admin stuff.
Right, better oversight for telephony assignments. And also, the Microsoft Stream and Clipchamp brand unification.
Consolidating the video tools.
Exactly. It sounds like more than just a rebrand. It's about making that whole video creation and sharing process smoother within M365. Could be a real boost for internal comms and training.
Yeah, making video creation easier is always welcome.
Okay, next up. Power Platform in Dynamics 365. This is often where business needs meet tech solutions, often empowering, citizen developers.
Right, bridging that gap.
And AI is definitely making its presence felt here too. A key highlight was introducing the new Power Apps generative AI meets enterprise-grade security. That combination seems really key, user-friendly AI capabilities, but with that crucial enterprise security baked in.
That's the sweet spot, isn't it? Innovation, but without compromising security. You need both.
You really do.
And speaking of the practicalities, the mention of agent cost controls for AI-driven agents, that's quite telling.
Why is that?
Because as businesses adopt more AI, managing the operational costs becomes super important for actually scaling it affordably. It shows the market is maturing, thinking about the economics.
Oh, okay. Good insight.
And seeing the preview of the 2025 Release Wave 2 plans for Dynamics 365 and Power Platform, that's a clear signal. It gives us a roadmap, shows significant investment, tells you where Microsoft is placing its bets for business apps in the next year or so.
So lots of development coming down the pipe there.
Seems like it.
And even for traditional Excel users, they were tips. Future-proofing Excel with Power BI. Not just about charts, but extending Excel's muscle for better BI.
Connecting it to the broader data ecosystem.
Right. And also Power Platform snippets, community code snippets for quick automation. Always useful.
Yeah, leveraging the community is smart.
Okay, let's dive deeper now into the engine room. DevOps, SRE, and infrastructure. How software gets built, deployed, maintained.
Always a busy area.
And AI is definitely buzzing here too. Imagine coding with an AI assistant right in VS Code. We're seeing more tools like Command GitHub's coding agent from VS Code integrated directly.
Yeah, that Copilot-style development has really taken off.
Totally. And it sparks discussions like Ask Mode versus Agent Mode for .NET Copilot, giving developers choices in how much the AI actually intervenes. Is it just suggesting, or is it more actively helping?
That control is important for developer workflow.
Definitely. But here's a really bold prediction mention. Kubernetes will be invisible in 3 years.
Whoa! Invisible? What does that even mean? It's everywhere.
Right. It's not saying Kubernetes is going away. The idea is it becomes so foundational, so automated, maybe through things like internal developer platforms, IDPs, like KuberX that was mentioned,
Okay.
that developers just won't need to interact with it directly anymore.
Ah, so it becomes plumbing. Completely abstracted away.
Exactly. So developers focus purely on code and features, not the underlying infrastructure maze.
That's a significant shift in the developer experience if it happens, making orchestration transparent.
It really is. And it's not just code either. There was mention of the product triad, design's role, integrating design thinking earlier and deeper.
Holistic development. Good.
And also maximizing developer productivity in 2025, which talks about balancing innovation with developer well-being, crucial for keeping good people.
Absolutely. Burnout is real. Sustainable pace matters.
Okay, next stop. Data, analytics, and AI. The real heart of modern tech, right? Turning raw data into actual intelligence.
Yeah, where the magic happens.
Ah,
Or at least where the insights are supposed to happen.
true. So for the AI curious, there was a good CPRE model overview. CLAP, that's OpenAI's model. Contrastive language image pre-training. It connects what AI sees in images with understanding language.
Multimodal AI. Huge area.
Exactly. It learns that joint space between images and text. Big step towards more human-like comprehension, blending visual and text data.
Opens up a lot of possibilities.
For sure. And on the more practical data processing side,
Yeah, what's new there?
updates like user data functions now support async and pandas in Fabric, and accelerating insights from unstructured text in one lake.
Okay, let's unpack that. Async and pandas support in Fabric UDFs. That means faster, more efficient processing, especially for complex data tasks, right?
Right. And accelerating insights from unstructured text in one lake.
That's massive.
Yeah.
So much valuable information is locked up in text data, emails, documents, transcripts.
Exactly. These updates help tackle that challenge, making it faster to turn all that messy text into usable intelligence. A big win for anyone dealing with large data sets.
Definitely addresses a common pain point.
And for enterprise AI, there's this new Model Context Protocol, or MCP, aimed at secure integration across the major cloud providers.
Standardization for multi-cloud AI. That's needed.
Yeah. Seems crucial for consistent, trusted deployments. Plus, some practical guidance, 7 Python web development frameworks for data scientists, tools for building those next-gen data apps.
Good practical stuff for the builders.
All right, now for a topic that touches everyone and needs constant attention, security, compliance, and privacy.
Non-negotiable.
Yeah,
And getting more complex every day.
totally, especially with AI in the mix now. What's fascinating here is how AI is both a tool for security, but also a new challenge to it.
A double-edged sword.
Exactly. So we see insights into assessing the role of AI in zero trust frameworks, using AI to help verify every access request.
Leveraging AI for better verification. Makes sense.
But then you also have things like OpenAI's Red Team plan, which is all about proactively trying to break their own AI agents to find weaknesses.
Thinking like the attacker. Essential for securing AI.
Right. Building stronger defenses by anticipating misuse.
Which brings up a really critical point mentioned. The shift from backup to cyber resilience. Rethinking data recovery for the ransomware era.
That phrase cyber resilience feels more active than just backup.
It is. It's a fundamental mindset shift. It's not just about restoring a file you accidentally deleted.
Right.
It's about building systems that can actually withstand a sophisticated attack like ransomware and recover quickly, keep the business running.
So it's about the whole recovery process, not just the data itself.
Exactly. In today's threat landscape, where these attacks are so common, that resilience is paramount. It's not optional anymore. It's about survival.
That really lands. It's a vital evolution. And speaking of response, Microsoft is also highlighting its Microsoft MXDR overview.
Managed extended detection and response.
Right. Going beyond traditional security, correlating threats across everything, endpoints, cloud, email, identity.
A unified managed defense.
Yeah, constantly monitored by Microsoft experts. Seems like a strong option for organizations wanting comprehensive security management and really rapid response.
For those who need that level of managed service, yeah.
Okay, let's pivot slightly. Let's talk about skills, leveling up, learning, and certifications.
Always important in tech. Continuous learning is key.
Especially with AI changing things so fast. For anyone wanting to get started with AI, there was practical guidance on choosing your first AI application, tailored for both business and technical folks. Helps you find that right starting project, avoid common mistakes.
Making that first step less intimidating. That's useful.
Definitely. And then looking at the cutting edge.
Yeah. What's pushing the boundaries?
Insights into building agent-to-agent A2A apps on Azure, and also real-time AI apps with MCP and Azure Web PubSub.
Agent-to-agent communication. That's interesting. So different AI agents interacting, collaborating.
Exactly. To solve complex problems, maybe in real time, even if they're built by different people or platforms.
And MCP, the Model Context Protocol, helps make that secure and standardized across clouds.
That's the idea, really pushing what AI can do collaboratively in these interconnected systems. It's a new frontier.
Fascinating stuff. The future, potentially.
Feels like it. And for the Power Platform folks, there was an overview of PowerCat Tools utilities from Microsoft's customer advisory team for optimizing solutions.
Good inside track stuff.
And also automating Microsoft's central playbook fundamentals, automating security responses, essential skills for modern CCOPs.
Automating responses is crucial for speed and consistency.
Totally. Okay, finally, let's zoom out. Industry news and trends, catching those big waves shaping the tech world.
The macro view.
And surprise, surprise, AI is a big theme here, too. What really jumped out was GPT-5o, the new agents era.
GPT-5o.
Yeah.
What's the agent era angle?
It's framing it as more than just better chatbots. It's about AI becoming more autonomous, more capable, evolving into agents that can handle complex multi-step tasks.
Like the AI agents for real-time lead generation example.
Exactly. Using LLMs for proactive tasks, executing entire business processes, a shift from AI being reactive to being proactive, even making decisions.
That's a significant evolution with lots of implications.
For sure. But amidst all the AI hype, a dose of reality. The critical SharePoint zero-day exploit.
Oh, right. Actively exploited, impacting over 75 organizations.
Yeah. A stark reminder, isn't it? Even with amazing AI advancements, the fundamentals of security patching, vigilance are still absolutely critical.
The cat and mouse game continues. Basic cyber hygiene is still the foundation. AI doesn't magically fix old vulnerabilities.
So true. And speaking of AI's reach, we're seeing updates on tracking AI development and regulation.
The governance piece. Growing fast.
Yeah, societal and governmental focus is increasing. And even insights into how AI is integrated into master service agreements, MSAs.
Wow, even into legal contracts now.
Right. Shows how deeply embedded AI is becoming. It's not just a tech thing. It's reshaping legal frameworks, business strategy, everything.
It really is pervasive.
Wow. Okay, what a deep dive just from 1 week's worth of insights in that newsletter.
Yeah.
From Azure automation with Bicep, Kubernetes potentially becoming invisible,
To AI impacting governance, agent-to-agent communication.
and that crucial shift from just backup to true cyber resilience.
Yeah.
It's undeniably clear the tech landscape is moving at warp speed. Staying informed isn't just nice to have, it's It's your superpower, really.
Absolutely. And if you connect all these different pieces, all these threads, it's clear AI integration isn't just changing our tools. It's fundamentally reshaping how we work, how we secure things, even how we learn and upskill.
That's a great summary.
So the provocative thought I'd maybe leave everyone with is this. As these AI agents get more sophisticated, more autonomous, what new ethical frameworks, what new operational guidelines will you need to proactively develop in your own context? How do you ensure they remain tools that genuinely empower rather than becoming systems that introduce unforeseen complexities or worse, actual risks?
That's a really important question. Something profound to definitely mull over as you navigate your own tech landscape. Thanks so much for joining us on this deep dive into Andrew Kagan's insights.